Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Welcome back to the channel. If you're keto, I'm John. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I lost over 150 pounds and just give you a breakdown of what I think are some good tips and useful information. I'm going to try to make it, as I'm going to try to narrow it down to just some key points so it doesn't take too long. So stay tuned, guys, and I hope to see you soon. Let's jump into it and get to what I believe to be really helpful when trying to lose some weight. There's not really some crazy secret, guys. So I'm just gonna start out. I think that number one above everything is consistency. You just have to stay consistent with your meal planning, with just the foods that you're eating, making healthier choices, and then obviously exercise and just staying accountable. So you want to make mental changes. That's like so important, guys, because if you go into it trying to lose some weight and you don't make any mental changes, what's going to happen is you probably be okay for like a week or two, and then maybe even longer, and you'll lose some weight. But if you never make those mental changes, you're going to end up going back to old habits, and you're going to end up putting all that weight back on, and then maybe even adding more weight. And that's what happens to a lot of us, especially when you're on the if it fits your macros diet, because you're eating all those carbs and you go through those insulin spikes and your hunger. And it's just so, I feel like it'd be impossible to maintain consistent weight loss on that kind of diet, because you're just starving yourself all the time and you're just hungry all the time. But that's a different video anyway. So exercise is definitely important, guys. Yes, you can have results without exercising, but when you're trying to lose that amount of weight, I think it's really important to get healthy, and I think a part of being healthy is being active and working out. So consistency and working out, I think, are like the top priorities and the best things you can do. Keep your eye on the prize. Remember the reason you started the journey to lose weight, and just remember it's going to be difficult. You're going to hit some bumps in the road, but just keep your eye on the prize. Remind yourself of those goals. And I've said this before, guys, write them down so that you can go back to them when you have those weak moments. Look them over and say, this is why I started the journey, and this is why I'm going to stick with it and keep on my weight loss journey. Let's see. And then set new goals. If you hit the goals that if you reach the goals that you've set for yourself, set some new ones, guys. I don't know how many goals that I've hit in my weight loss journey, and I'm not trying to say that to be conceited or come across negatively in any way. I'm just saying I'd lost so much weight that I had to set so many new goals. I was like, okay, I want to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds. And I just kept knocking them down, guys, because I stayed consistent and I just stuck with it and mentally made those changes and was able to really change my whole life. And I hope that I can help some of you guys to do the same thing. So set those new goals and just keep on breaking down walls and keep on setting new ones. Keep track of what you're eating, guys. That's super important, because you don't have any idea how incredibly easy it is to just not look at the amount of food that you're eating, and you'll look back on the day and think, well, I did pretty good today. I didn't eat that much, I think I did okay. But there's no way to really gauge it, because you don't remember it hours after you eat it, because you're kind of you're hungry again, and you're forgetting what you've eaten. So when you're able to actually look at it on paper or on your macros and see, oh my God, I ate 3,000 calories today, then you're going to be able to keep yourself more accountable and stick to your goals a lot better than if you weren't keeping track of it. Sorry, I'm looking down at my notes, guys. Again, I got some notes here to look at. So figuring out, you have to figure out the root of the problem. So you have to find out why you were overeating in the first place, how you got so heavy. There's got to be a problem there, or something that's going on that made you turn to food for comfort. And you really got to confront that. Once you figure out what it is, confront it, deal with it, work through that, so that you're able to leave it in the past and you don't have to have that crutch of food being your comfort. And try to swap out unhealthy habits for healthy habits. It's okay to be super overdoing it in the gym, or, you know, I mean, obviously you don't want to overtrain, but I'm, you know, doing healthy things. So those are my best advices and best tips that I have for losing weight. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if it does help you out. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe, guys. Hit that subscribe. It'll really help me out. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for all your support. See you next time.